Good afternoon, everyone. Today is the 3rd of March, 2024, 1:45 p.m. in British Columbia. And today I'm talking about the political situation and the politically what is happening in Canada right now is a topic of discussion. We have some three dynamic people who are contesting. One of them is contesting to stay as a Prime Minister of Canada, and we have one dynamic politician who would like to be the new Prime Minister of Canada. Uh, Before I build up this podcast on the continuity of uh, the podcast series, uh, we would like to understand why do we need a new government, whether it's in Canada or any other country. The need of uh, the need for a new government in Canada or any country typically arises from a variety of factors and public sentiments. People may call for a change in government for various reasons, including uh, there could be policy disagreements. Citizens may disagree with the current government's policies on issues such as healthcare, education, the economy, environment, or social justice. The second aspect would be the corruption or the scandals, allegations. There might be allegations or evidence of corruption, unethical behavior, or scandals involving government's officials can erode the public trust and lead to calls for a change in leadership. Economic challenges could be another factor. If the country is facing economic difficulties, high unemployment, inflation, or other economic challenges, citizens may seek a change in the government in hope of a better economic management. There could be social issues, public dissatisfaction with how the government handles social issues, human rights, or equality concerns. Such equality concerns can also drive calls for change. Uh, there could be leadership competency if there is a perception that the current leadership is ineffective, indecisive, or lack competency. Citizen may desire a new leadership. And the last that I can think about is the democratic process. Advocacy for a new government can also stem for concern about the fairness of elections, transparency in government's actions, and overall health of the democratic process. So, overall, uh, this has been my first podcast and the YouTube podcast, and I would say that it is important to note that the decision for a new government is typically made through a democratic process such as elections. Citizens express their preference through voting, and if a majority of our voters support a change, it can result in a new government. So, public engagement, open dialogue, and participation in democratic process are crucial aspects of addressing concerns and advocating for a change in governance. So, I'm reaching out to all the Canadians that it has been observed in last several months and almost a little more than a year or maybe 2 years where people have been showing all the six aspects, mostly five aspects about the current government. And I'm not trying to promote any political party at this particular moment, but I will continue talking in my podcast on the current or where the public sentiments or the moods are moving towards uh, which party or which leadership, who which leadership is displaying more capabilities that they can lead Canada to the pathway where the people living in Canada may have a better quality of life. I came to Canada in 2003, and the main goal to come and start a new phase of my life was a better quality of life. And the way in last 15 months and 2 years things are moving is something that I do not agree, and that is where I started to think more and started to use the YouTube platform to talk about it. So this is my first podcast, and hopefully you guys will like it and appreciate my first objective. Pathway, and looking forward that more people can agree to my opinions. But this is my personal opinion. Uh, a lot of people can have their own opinion. I respect everybody's opinion, and you should also respect my opinion. Um, Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.